And taking a live look at tie-dye lights on the Empire State Building, left side of your screen here in New York City. It's to honor Phil Lesh, a founding member of the Grateful Dead who passed away today at age 84. And the Grateful Dead came to represent the hippie movement that defined San Francisco in the 1960s. Phil Lesh was a bass player who played a large role in establishing the band's iconic sound.
That's right, and Rolling Stone called him one of the greatest bass players of all time.
If there was ever a band that represented the spirit of San Francisco, it is the Grateful Dead. The band is a symbol of the counterculture movement of the 60s. Their sound defined a generation and inspired a devoted legion of fans named Deadheads.
People, when they think of the Grateful Dead, they think of Jerry Garcia. But the reason that he got to where he was as a musician was Phil Lesh.
Fans still remember. Today, they left flowers at the Haight-Ashbury house where the Dead lived at in the 60s.
Music brings people together, and Phil Lesh, he was just that guy that played bass and hung around and wanted everybody to just be happy.
Lesh and Jerry Garcia founded the Grateful Dead in 1964.
He didn't play bass until he joined the Grateful Dead. And inside 6 months, he was playing it as well as anybody could play it.
It was his love of jazz musician John Coltrane and improvisation that created the Grateful Dead sound.
Grateful Dead music is about a conversation. And one of the most interesting conversations ever was always the one between Garcia and Lesh. He created this completely unique approach to bass.
Lesh did not write many songs, but the few he did pen became iconic. After Jerry Garcia died, Lesh retired from music, but found he could not stay away. He established his own band. Later, he founded Terrapin Crossroads in San Rafael.
It was a place where musicians came, went, hung out, exchanged ideas. It was a laboratory that he could experiment in.
But it's his legacy with the Grateful Dead that will live forever.
Deadheads, what they loved was Grateful Dead's music. It was not a cult of personality. 30 years after Jerry died, there's more Deadheads than ever.
Lesh had survived cancer and a liver transplant. A post on Lesh's Instagram says he passed peacefully this morning, surrounded by his family and full of love. Phil Lesh was 84 years old.
And from the Empire State Building to San Francisco City Hall, it's also going to be illuminated in honor of Phil Lesh tonight.